me begin my presentation. Jhumpa Lahiri is one of the most celebrated contemporary Indian American writers whose fiction explores the experiences of immigrants, cultural identity, family relationships, and the search of belonging. Born in London to Bengali citizens and raised in the United States, Lahiri draws upon her own multicultural background to create stories that reflect the emotional and social realities of immigrant life. Culture plays a significant role in shaping an individual's identity. It includes language, religion, customs, traditions, food habits, values, beliefs, and social practices that are shaped by a community. Cultural identity refers to the sense of belonging that a person develops through these cultural elements. It is not fixed or permanent, rather it changes over time as people interact with different societies and experiences. For immigrants, cultural identity often becomes more complex because they merge the complexities of cultural identity among Indian immigrants and their children in the United States. Her characters often struggle to balance their Indian traditions with the demands of American society. Through stories such as Mr. Singh, When Mr. P. Jaggar Came to Dine, and The Third and Final Continent, Lahiri portrays theme of migration, nostalgia, belonging, and cultural adaptation. Overall, Lahiri suggests that cultural identity is not fixed but constantly shaped by migration, family, and everyday experiences. Her characters develop hybrid identities that combine both Indian and American cultures, making Interpreter of Melodies an important contribution to diaspora literature. Social narratives in Interpreter of Melodies. In Interpreter of Melodies, Jhumpa Lahiri presents social narratives that reflect the everyday experiences of Indian immigrants and their families. Her stories explore themes such as migration, loneliness, marital conflicts, generational differences, cultural adjustment, and the search for belonging. These issues reveal the emotional and social challenges faced by people living between two cultures. Jhumpa Lahiri, Interpreter of Melodies, and Unaccustomed Earth provide a profound exploration of cultural identity and social narratives in the context of the Indian diaspora. Through her realistic characters and simply yet powerful storytelling, Lahiri portrays the challenges of migration, cultural adaptation, family relationships, and the search of belonging. In conclusion, Jhumpa Lahiri successfully combines culture and social concerns to present the realities of immigrant life. Her short story enriched contemporary diaspora literature and encouraged readers to appreciate the complexities of identity, belonging, and human relationships in a multicultural world. Thank you very much for patient listening. Thank you.
Thank you, Judy, for your presentation. Next, we have here with us Ms. Aditi Dhar, who is a research scholar from Chanakya National Law University. Please come in.
Good evening, everyone. My title is Voicing the Subaltern, a critical study of interrogating minds and learning. Manoranjan Vyapani, a Nam Shudra, was born in Bangladesh and he grew up in ethnic poverty. He was a refugee from East Pakistan and his was doubly alienated because of his refugee status and caste identity. Life was not a bed of roses for him, as he was from a Dalit community. He was given animalistic treatment by everyone he met. But still he arose like a phoenix in his life, even after facing odd challenges in his life. Education provided Vyapani the ability to claim a space in the literary and political spheres. Vyapani was entered into the literary He left all those bad habits such as gambling, drinking, beating the people. Even after his release from prison, he kept himself engrossed in reading books, and as a result, his thought process changed completely. In the text, we see that Manoranjan Tripathi is not a self of his identity. Manoranjan Tripathi becomes the epitome of resistance and challenges dominant caste narratives. He becomes a voice of the voiceless people and tells us about the tragedy of Mari Chappi, whom history has tried to leave behind. The Mari Chappi chapter was one of the catastrophic events in the history of Bengal genocide. In the text, Manoranjan Tripathi reclaims erased history. He gives a detailed account of the history of the Chandal community. By documenting events such as Indo-China War, the Mari Chappi, Bengal famine, and the splintering of the Communist Party, the author demonstrates the depth of humanity and constraint of the government in power. We see that the psyche of the narrator is shaped by poverty, displacement, and caste oppression. Conclusion. The following discussion brings to light how education can transform an individual who earlier used to keep a dagger with him. His transformation is a testament to the sheer power of education. Manoranjan Tripathi is interrogating my Chandal life with a powerful and poignant memoir that exposes the caste-related violence and cruelty of the true Chaturvan system. This autobiography not only exposes oppression, but also highlights the role of education in dismantling oppressive structures. By documenting his life in his own words, he disrupts dominant narratives that have historically erased Dalit voices from mainstream literature.
Thank you, Aditya, for your strong presentation. You can also collect your certificate from him. Kumari Devi, please come. Photographer, please. That's it.
Good evening, respected chairperson, distinguished guests, esteemed faculty members, research scholars, and dear friends. I am honored to represent my paper on the topic